All right, this is your man, Sir-Earl. Today is Monday, the 12th, okay? April 12th. I usually try to get this recording in over the weekend, Friday and Saturday. Just we've been busy with some other things. We have another two companies that we're about to start. One is from my motivational speaking and me and Chia's appearances. So we're about to get that company going, and then we have a new clothing line that we're coming out with. We're supposed to be doing some stuff as far as opening up something over in Japan. So we've been busy working on that. First off, I want to say congratulations to one of my clients, Bernard Alsbury Jr. He is the mayor of Hazel Crest, Illinois, and he just ran for re-election. I think it's third term. So he won easily. So, I want to say, congratulations to him. That was, really good feat. He's a good guy. I've been training him for a while. So congratulations go out to him. And then I wanted to say that we're starting to start Chia's prep for her pro figure debut. That's a pro status is a status a lot of people never make. Some make it by taking second. I never felt like that was appropriate because somebody beat you. I feel like you should win at least your class. She won her class last September in Pittsburgh at the North American Championship, earning her IFBB Pro card for figure competition. So she has a show coming up. Her show will be July 23rd and 24th. It'll be in Atlanta, Georgia. It's the Chicago Pro Show. It used to be held here in Tinley Park, but because of the pandemic, they moved it because we weren't opening up like a lot of the warmer southern states, which I don't really understand. But she'll be making her pro debut, like I said, July 23rd, 24th. So she's leaving to visit her daughter in California this week. So we'll be, when she returns, she'll only be there for a couple of days. So when she returns, we'll start the prep for that competition, which so far we've been training. We never stopped training. Training's been going good. A lot of weak points have been brought up, but we are going to specifically start to hone in on some things that we want to bring to her pro debut to make a definite impact. It's a competition that I believe she can win. Just got to put the work in. So that's something we've been doing for the last 18 years. So it's nothing new to us. It's just a professional show. Everybody's good, but everybody's good at the Arnold Classic, which she took second, and good at the North America when she took second and then came back and won. The following year, she took second in 2019 and won her class in 2020. So putting in the work to be number one is nothing new to what we've tried to accomplish. So, that's what we're starting to do with that. That's why we've just been so busy. We have two new trainers here, ratio 1-to-1. So we're getting them all set and, just getting these other companies going and things like that. It's just been really, really hectic, but it's better to be busy than slow. I was watching last night. As everybody know, I don't write a script, I don't do anything. Everything that I do for my podcast is done off the fly, just basically freestyle, as the young people call it. I was watching a show last night called Unsung, and they were talking about, they cover artists that, in the past or in the future or whatever. They just interview a lot of artists and tell them more about their personal life, which is always interesting to me because most people that make it never had it easy. They went through a lot, but yet they still accomplished their dreams. My thing with that was it's a question specifically that I had for the men. It's like I don't quite understand when you're in a situation. Like I say, it's when I get there, I hope I don't have to be a hypocrite and fuck up like they did. So my thing is that when you're coming up and you're struggling and they specifically on Keith Washington, which he has a couple of songs that I really, really like. He's a really good singer. So they were saying, how he came out. The one song that I really like is Kissing You. It went to #1. And what I don't quite understand with guys, why is it that we're willing to lose everything for a new piece of ass? I don't quite understand it. You're getting it at home, so what is she giving you that you ain't already getting? The only thing it can be is different, you know what I mean? But I've looked at people, the #1 downfall of most men is women. Since Adam and Eve, it's just been that way. And I just don't. I understand the intuitive, the chase, the instinct, but at some point in time, you have to rationalize things, and you have to understand. Just as we look at programs that tell us what to do to become successful, it's also those same programs that tell us what not to do when you become successful. I always believed. I grew up running the streets of Inglewood with a gang, and the one thing that we believed that kept us alive was always loyalty and respect. I watch these people. They get with certain friends, family, wives, or whatever when they have nothing, and they eventually build this strong network behind them that it allows them to achieve things that they want. They've been aiming for their whole life, but just never was possible for them. And the minute they get it, it's just like I always say, money and alcohol only does one thing. It reveals the true character of the person. Fame, money, and alcohol, it brings up, one guy, he's Mr. Calm and cool until you get a drink in him. Then he want to fight everybody. That's who he is really anyway. He uses the liquor as an excuse. So I never quite understood. We're talking about kings, presidents, governors, congressmen, Joe Schmo down the street. You're willing to throw away everything. Let's just say you're not famous. Let's just say you have a good wife, you have kids, you work a job. Let's just say you're not famous and have a lot of money. You're willing to throw away everything that you've had for what you could be getting at home anyway, and it's clean, it's safe. You know where it's been, hopefully. Some don't, some do. But we, as men, we have a tendency to, go out and seek something besides what we already have at home. And then when that comes out, and like my great-grandmother used to always say, anything done in the dark will come to the light. So women by nature, they're much smarter than us. We think we're smart. We're not. They will find out. And when they leave your ass, then you spend the rest of your life trying to get her back, talking about, oh, I lost a good woman. Well, why didn't you think about that before, you did what you did? You know what I mean? Think everything forward. If this is such a good person, a good woman, why would you do something to jeopardize the future of what is such a good person? Why would you do that? Same thing for women. If you got a good guy, why would you risk jeopardizing that? Usually, I don't say never, but usually women are more reluctant to go outside. I'm not saying all, but a majority they're reluctant to seek another relationship, mess around, have an affair, whatever you want to call it. I'm not saying it never happens. I'm saying men are more prevalent to doing it. And I just never could quite understand it. And, if somebody emails me, tell me, because I'm a man and I don't understand it. I have a good person by my side, and I just couldn't imagine me doing something to fuck it up, to risk everything that I've gotten. This person has been with me for almost 2 decades. I mean, there were times when I had nothing. There were times when, ComEd would, she in there cooking, and ComEd turn the electricity off. You know what I mean? While she cooking it, we got electric stove. So I feel a certain amount of loyalty to a person that would go through those hard times with you. Everybody that's lived any period of time has went through hard times, whether it was sickness and that person was by your side, whether it was hard times, that person was by your side. Maybe it was being a dreamer like me and trying to start my own business and struggling and suffering and sacrificing all the things that they probably could have if they were with somebody else. But they love you and they chose to go through that with you. And how do you repay them? You accomplish these goals, and the first thing you do is start chasing other skirts. And it's like, why? What do they have to give you that you can't get at home? That's always been my question. Go home and beat that up. You know what I mean? But we have that weakness as men. Like I said, we've been in trouble ever since Adam and Eve. If Adam didn't listen to God, then damn, who are we? You know what I mean? But you look at presidents, Bill Clinton. I mean, you lost everything because of what you could be getting at home. And I understand Hillary ain't the best looking thing in the world, but that's your wife. You know what I mean? Monica Lewinsky wasn't that hot either. So, but I just don't quite understand. So I'm looking at this program and I'm seeing this guy, Keith Washington, work his way up from just nothing to being one of the greatest recording artists ever. And how does he repay the wife that stood by his side, that helped him write the song, that made him number one at what he did, and all the money and all the admiration? How does he repay her? He goes out and starts sleeping with a bunch of other women, because now, it's like the guy, if you see an older guy in a Corvette and he got the windows up, that's a guy that didn't get a Corvette at the time he should have got a damn Corvette. But you get older, now you got a little money, you've been at this job 30 years, now the women starting to notice you a little bit more and, throw a little flirtation your way. And you're moved by those things instead of being true to that which helped you sustain through the hard times. And it's just been a concept that I've never understood why. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm saying that as I've gotten older, I've learned to appreciate the ones that have made the sacrifices for me. And I, when I reach that pinnacle of where I'm trying to go, I have no intention on repaying that person by breaking their heart and being disloyal and bringing them so much pain after they've been through so many things. What I want to do is take those times and those hard times and make it and show them, hey, look, we made it. Let's enjoy this together. So. That was the subject that I had. It just baffled me last night. I was sitting there watching this, and I'm saying to myself, like, why? How could you do that? Why would you do that? But everybody's different. I'm not God. I don't judge people. I just I just never could understand that. Why would you do that? Be loyal, just like that person was loyal to you. So that's my little rant and podcast for uh, Monday the 12th. And feel free to text me or anything like that. Um, you know, I'm always looking forward to emails. I'm always reading them. I respond to them. So just, feel free to text me and give me your opinion on this matter. What do you think about it? So, I usually, it's my World One podcast at gmail.com, is my email address. So, until next week, this is your man, Sir-Earl, and I'm checking out of here. Peace out. Peace.